Welcome to the Outdoor Hustle,
episode 12 of our weekly series,
where we show you week by week what it's like to run our business,
including managing outdoor renovations and building the perfect team to grow a successful company.
So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. This is the Outdoor Hustle.
Oh, you can't live till it die. Keep on living for the better life. Now I can get a grasp of satisfaction. Maybe we're just living the better life.
This week is a sales team takeover.
That means everything in production runs through us this week.
Come along as we check out the sales team process as well as check in with some of our crews.
It's Monday morning at the shop.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Just because Carter and Andreas aren't here doesn't mean that things stop. We got to keep moving.
We got a lot of moving parts this morning. A lot of people going different places. Some material to drop off, some jobs to finish up, but we were built for it. Keep going. It was covered in water here today.
A little bit of both.
First up, let's head to a project right here in our backyard in Harrison, Ohio.
Good morning from G2. It's Monday. We're heading out to a customer's house right here in our backyard at Harrison. We've done a couple different things for this customer. We're putting in a new patio, putting in some new steps. Right now, they're putting in a new veneer wall that's gonna go along the foundation of the backyard. It's gonna look super sweet. I think the customer's super happy with it, so we're gonna go out there and check on some progress today, so stay tuned.
There were some specific details in this part of the process, so I came down just to check on the crew and make sure we were all on the same page.
Cut this line right here, and all this pull off.
You have to cut it and glue stone on that side.
Yep. I see your knife.
Which one we forgot? Unlike they were going to go corners, they need the pieces that are for corners there, well in the chat where the other colleagues left. Those cars. There were 3 pieces for corners and that was the one that I didn't bring. That's what we're seeing right now.
Okay. Of course, I barely have any service out here. Yeah, just this. Don't do this one. This one you can do.
Si consigo las esquinas, ¿puedes hacerlo hoy?
Yeah? Okay.
Right now I'm going to be gluing. I'm just going to be leaving a space pending to continue gluing the corners.
Yeah, see. All right. So a little confusion here this morning, but we're gonna figure it out. This is one of our customers' house. It's a pretty good project we got. As you can see, all our gravel is laid for a new concrete patio. We got a pad over there as well for a shed. What we're doing here is we're putting veneer on the face of this foundation here from fence to fence. Darvin are gonna keep working on this rock wall. I'm gonna go grab them some tools and come right back and we're gonna get this done. So stay tuned, it's gonna be great. So as you guys can see, there's a little bit of a language barrier here sometimes, but thanks to Google Translate, we got it all figured out. So we're gonna go get these boys a trailer full of tools. We're gonna get them the corner pieces they need, and then we're gonna get them a box of pizza. And all there is to it.
With Carter and Andreas gone this week, we had quite the workload to take on, but we were ready for it.
That included some management-related tasks that we're not really used to doing. The guys needed some communication, so we were there for them.
So we took off the loafers and put on the work boots.
For those of you that don't know, I did play a little bit of quarterback in my day. Just gonna show you how it's done. I'm gonna put it right over in that dingo first try. Just to be like it's nothing, just like back in the day. Hut 1, hut 2, G2, go! Oh shit. Like I said, it was back in the day. Maybe next week. We got our corner pieces, we got the trailer. All that's left is pizza for the boys and on to the next one. Got that? All right. I'll be back on Agua. Yep.
You guys are making great progress so far. It's time for lunch. It was quite hot that day, so we had to make sure our team was hydrated.
All right, guys, so we're back here at this Harrison project. Our guys are doing a great job. They've got a great start. They've already made their way around the bend here. You know, one thing that is kind of behind the scenes that you don't really see is things like today. We're missing some corner pieces to wrap around these edges. So sometimes we just gotta send our sales team out and run some errands, but you know, we do what we gotta do to get it done. I got their corner pieces here. They're good to continue the veneer wall. We're gonna have some steps going in. Veneer wall, steps, new patio over there, and then, you know, that's gonna wrap it up. Like I said, we're gonna move on to the next project and keep rolling through the weeks. All right, so we got everything cleared up here. The guys know what they're doing for the rest of the day. That should keep them busy till the end of the day, get us a full day of work in. I think the conclusion here is I need to learn a little bit more Spanish, and then we can make these things go by a little bit faster. So here we go. Super suit on. Where's my super suit?
I'm trying to avoid this right here.
Morning, sir.
Good morning.
We have a welder at Carter's house.
There's one in the shed.
Oh, it's back here?
That railing
Right there. And then they got one more. Company man. Let's go get them. It's Tuesday morning. We're running down to the city, Hamilton County Building and Zoning. We have to file a revision. Now let me give you a little history on this thing. What we've done so far is we had to file upon zoning on this one deck project an appeal to earn variance on a setback for the deck, which just means we are too close to the property line. So we had to make sure the neighbors are okay with it. Through the court system, they do a hearing, that's fine. A little bit expensive. Once that was done, we got our zoning, then we moved on to our building. And our building was very particular. They wanted a lot of details. We had to go back and forth on details. They wanted to be very vivid. Every permit process is a little different. So now we're heading to file revision. I was saying not a revision. We're filing a revision on the width of the deck because we changed it by 5 feet. So just want to make sure everything's lockstep with the office down there. I called them and said, hey, we just changed our width a little bit. Works better for the customer, works better for us schematically. Shout out to Josh and Nate for that one. When I called the office and told them, they said, yeah, we're gonna need you to fill a whole new permit out. So we got stacks, boys. Now this stack of paper might be the same amount of trees it took to build the deck itself. So Harrison, Ohio is about a half hour from the city of Cincinnati. I'm going down there every now and then to change the scenery, mix it up a little bit. Parallel parking in the city. Oh, like that. I'm like that. We just got down to the city. Gonna drop the revisions off. You can't come with us because it's high security detail.
As you guys may have noticed in previous episodes, permits can be hard.
But that one got through, passed the flying colors. We can move on to the construction of that deck.
What's up? Got something done today. Feels good. I mean, still gotta be revised, but you know, we set it off. I checked the schedule, but I think it's within the next 2 weeks. I think we're about ready to go. We're finishing one this week, so if it's not next week, which I think it should be,
Maybe the week after, but I'll double check that when I get back to the office around noon today. All right, thanks. I'll talk to you guys soon. All right, bye. We gotta order that Akoya.
What's that?
It's kind of like a composite material. It's like wood, some kind of different decking material. And it's a special order only, so in this case, it's coming from Nashville. We've called and priced it. We just gotta get it delivered. To actually place the order. Checking with old Honcho about that. On the way back from the city, we're gonna stop by the deck project that we delivered a permit for. We are in demo phase of a new deck project. We're tearing out some existing concrete and digging our footers. See the auger right here. On most projects, a deck crew has what they need to get things taken care of, but on this particular deck project, we had to smooth out some gray areas, so it was better I just come on site and talk to the guys face to face.
It looks like it. From like right here. Because this ground has to come down. We got to get this water out of here. Her basin is flooded to the top of it, please. No, from the ground to the top of my level. Right there. Close.
Your deck's coming all the way here. Your steps are going to be out there. That's the best spot for them steps, back there.
Might have to put a section of railing up here, there, and there.
You're doing the whole deck. You ain't just gonna piece her together like that.
Did you get a number together for all that?
I don't know if she wanted, not yet, I haven't done the office yet. 30 when the permit's down.
Yeah, but it's gonna look stupid. If you don't put a step all the way across that face, it's gonna look dumb.
Not really. It would only be right here.
And over here, and
No.
down your steps.
No,
Yeah.
just, it would be right here, and it would be...
So you're only gonna run it 5 foot off that wall.
It would
Stop, and then you'll have railing going down the steps.
It would be right there, right here. So this would just be like a 6 foot section. And then you could even go to the steps from that, boom. Or an 8 foot section, steps right here. And that, you know what I mean? That at least gonna get the permit flew through. I mean, that's an inspection.
Since that concrete's already there, we can bring the steps right there. Instead of taking them out into the grass and putting a pad out there, you bring them right down to the existing.
So we have to add
Still need something out here, though.
Yeah, you're gonna widen it up a little bit, but
That's based off of just eyeballing. That's definitely higher. That right there is low, the lowest spot in the yard. I mean, without getting that string line out, running it out to you. Yeah, she wants them right here. Come out the door, boom.
I drew a framing
that's
plan.
7 foot. 20 foot divided by 3, fucking 6.
Yeah, but your last footer's not going to be that far out.
I know.
So you could do 6.
I did 886. That's what I did.
Did you?
8-8.
So we can get away with moving just that footer.
8-8-4. 8-8-4.
That worked. All right, well, let's get her out here. You want to go dump that?
We think it's best to stay in open communication with the customer throughout the entire process. In this case, there were things to communicate, so we brought the customer out. Well, Nate and Josh, the Fible Bros, super Fible Bros, they realized we had a low spot. In the low spot, it took us above a minimum 30 inches.
Going this way.
Anything less than 30 inches in height, no railing. But if you're above 30 inches, you need railing. So what we didn't account for was this low spot that would come out. You can see Josh leveled us out here. That's where our deck level is going to be. And by eyeballing it, we said, that's probably over 30 inches. Measured it out, sure was, so we'll add some railing. Talked to the customer, she agreed. We're all covered, good to go. Should pass inspection with flying colors. I was here for that. I was here for that. I love coming out and seeing the deck crew. I love those guys. I go way back with those guys. But we got other stuff to get done today. So what we're doing here is a pressure treated lumber deck, 36 foot wide, 20 foot long. The guys are demoing now. We're gonna dig footers today. We'll wait to get those inspected and we'll keep moving.
Wednesday morning, another day, another irrigation project.
We're here at Site 1. We got to pick up some irrigation tools and some pipes, valves, the whole 9 yards. We're still waiting on a plumber out of this job, so we can't do too much as far as coming out from the house, but what we can do is go ahead and get our zones dug out, pipes placed in, and then we'll go from there. Just keep moving on.
It's super convenient that all of our suppliers are right around us in Harrison. We were able to head right down the road to Site 1 and grab everything that we needed.
All right, let's just get piped in and get out there.
I mean, I can probably go get it today. Where's the job at?
It's in Mesa. Yeah, exactly. But I can also go get it. If you said, how far is Erlanger from here?
Right over by the airport.
Oh, okay. I mean, I can run and go get it, but you can have it here tomorrow.
I can have it back here this afternoon.
Yeah, okay. All right, well, we got our material. I think we got everything we need to get our day started today, so let's head out to the property and start digging. On the road again. I hope my tire don't go flat again. Cause Carter and Andreas are out of town having fun. But me and Chase just gotta stay on the road again.
Sometimes I just got to get my music wiggles out. Sometimes it just happens naturally.
So you can see we got all of these white flags. These are going to be all of our nozzles, all of our sprays. And what I need to do now is just measure out and make sure that we got the appropriate length for all of our poly and all of our PVC. One problem that we kind of run into here is we have zones out front, we have zones out back, but in order to reach these two zones here, instead of trying to run conduit under the concrete and possibly damaging the concrete, we're going to connect these two zones to the zones we have out back and the sidewalk here. That way we can run the 1-inch poly through the dirt here without damaging any existing concrete. So work smarter, not harder. So right now, just want to set our team up for success so there's no confusion. So I've painted some lines. These blue lines here are what our zones will cover, what each head will cover. That way they can properly place them in the flag. The red lines that I've drew here is where our poly lines are going to go, and the poly is it's like a black rubber piping. It's flexible. And then what else I've done is I've just marked the spots where we're going to put our boxes. Most of it's going to be poly, which is great. Like I said, it's flexible, it's easy to move, easy to work with, and we don't have to use so much PVC and glue and et cetera, et cetera. So once Loz get here, we'll start digging and get this place wet. It's pretty brown. Wait till you see it after. All right, I got all my lines drawn here. This will just make it easier on Loz and his crew to identify where we're digging, where the lines are going, where their heads are going. So that way we're not just digging up a bunch of dirt and putting it back in the ground. Time is money, and we're short on it. Someone help.
Loz and his crew are on their way. Time to get out of here.
All right, so we're back here in Harrison. We just got back from Mason. I got Laz and his boys set up for some irrigation installation, but the day doesn't stop. I got some quotes and bids to deal with. Gonna catch up with Chase in the office, see what's next on the list, and just keep moving today.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Here we go. Thursday morning. It's already been a long week, but we gotta keep pushing.
Good morning. Another day here. We're gonna go out to another customer's house here that we're currently doing a big project on. I know y'all miss Kane. You haven't seen Kane on the screen in a while, so we're gonna go check up on Kane and his crew, and he's gonna fill us in on what they got going on.
Welcome to the casa. No, we're just getting this prepped and ready for Yanni and Jose. Bringing it to grade at the moment. Running dirt. Gonna have some gravel on the way. Gonna be a beautiful patio right here. Like I said, we're to grade all the way up to here. Won't be too much longer, and we're gonna be laying paper.
Kane's the man. He's the ideal foreman. He calls you for any details he needs smoothed out, anything he needs, anything he suggests to you as a project manager. He's got you covered. And Seth, as the rookie of the year, just coming in and stepping up.
If we did it, we'd have to get more sheetrock, bring it out level to that.
Right, but does it?
Yeah, I'll have to check on the quote, but I'd say as long as the deck is, if it's coming up to here, then it's definitely not. You're never gonna see it.
Oh, I see.
Right. Yeah. Kane's awesome, man. He's always doing above and beyond. He knows what's going on. He's always cutting up, having a good time with the crew. Couldn't ask for a better guy out here to be running our instrument. So, shout out to Kane, shout out to Seth, and all our G2 boys.
Yeah, so that'll be my only thing, man.
You know if that's the color that's going up out here?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the Beacon Hill.
I said that you bring them up there. There's like 3 of them sitting on a little ledge over there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's gonna look good here.
The name of it kind of matches.
It's a nice little house.
Yeah, it's a cool little
It ain't
spot.
All one level.
Yep, that's it. I think the town hall is more of like a darker gray or a black. Keep up good work.
God, oh, I didn't even do the Easter egg, man. I've been trying to throw Easter eggs up.
We'll see y'all.
All right, well, we just left Kane's, and per usual, his crew's killing it. They're getting the job done, so we're on our way to the next one. I got an appointment right here in my backyard at Sailor Park, so we're gonna go check that out. The homeowner's not here, but I'm gonna keep in contact with him over the phone, so that way we're all on the same page.
Normally, we like to do our appointments in person, but sometimes we just do what we gotta do.
Hey, Corey with G2.
Hey, Corey.
Hey, so I'm here at your property. What I'm wondering is it just the small paver patio that goes, or the paver path that goes to your unit, or the whole entire path? Yeah, I see that, where the bricks are loose. Oh, the concrete pad that's sinking away from the door. Okay, that makes sense. So you're looking to either repair this section or replace this section, or are we looking to possibly repair the whole walkway all the way to the street? Yeah, okay. So what I can do for you is I'll put you together a couple different bids. I can put you a bid together for just repairing the pavers that are right in front of this unit, and then I can put you a quote together for one, repairing or replacing all the pavers, the whole path from the driveway, from the parking lot to the street, pavers, or a cheaper option would be to put in an actual like concrete sidewalk. So if that works for you, I can go ahead and get some pictures and measurements, and then I can send you over a couple different quotes. What I would recommend too is in the meantime, if you get a second, I would check out our YouTube page. It's called Outdoor Hustle. So on there you can really kind of see get a feel for our crew, the way we operate, the materials that we use and put down on other customers. And that'll kind of give you a feel for just the way that G2 does operates here. So I will go ahead and get that quote put together for you, get some pictures, and then I'll send that over to you as soon as I get a chance, okay? All right, yeah, have a good day. All right, so what this customer is looking for is he would like to repair this area right here with new pavers, as well as put in a new concrete pad there. As you can see, it's sunk down pretty well. So what I'm gonna do for him is I'm gonna put together a couple different quotes. A separate quote for the concrete steps. I'll do a separate quote for just a repair for here. And then I'll also put him a bigger quote together that is just replacing all of it, which would obviously clean it up and make it look a lot more uniform, so we don't have a bunch of different colored bricks. So I'm gonna start getting some measurements, take as many pictures as I can. That way there's no confusion, and then we'll start working on the bid.
Sometimes our customers don't know exactly what they want, so we do our due diligence by pointing them in the right direction. That way things don't only look great, but they function well too.
Well, we're on our way out there now.
It's been a long day, but we're gonna keep it pushing. I'm headed out to Mason, Ohio to meet up with Laws at that irrigation project.
But how long do you think you're gonna be done with this? Straightening this out?
Right now.
You just got your ring of dirt?
I'll just put it on a pile somewhere right here in the middle, and I can dump something where I can put it up.
Well, that's fine. I'd say put it all right in the middle then, and we can deal with the outside ones and the ones that are, there's gonna be two corners and then ones in the bed. And then once we get rid of that dirt, yeah, leave it right there in the middle where I had that one flag. And that way when you get that out, we can just dig from the middle out.
Alright, we'll pour it all in real quick.
Like I mentioned last episode, I got a little bit of experience in irrigation, so it only made sense that I came out and was hands-on with the team.
So, as you can see, Laws has most of this dug out. We got all of our trenches so that we can put in our main line and our poly. All that's left to do is start laying the pipe in the ground, start attaching poly, make some manifold boxes for our valves, install some heads, backfill, get it wet. Sounds pretty simple.
This is a big property, so there's quite a bit of logistics involved.
Because I want to say...
I know plants there for sure, he said.
Yeah, and I want to say that he was thinking about putting slate here with plants in it.
Yeah, that's what it was, because he said the grass from where it bends out, all this is going to be slate too, but over there where it curves out, that's the only piece that's going to be grass.
All right, so
because you said you're only going to put one here shooting that way and then one at the end shooting this way.
Yeah.
So really tomorrow we just need the valve. I mean the heads.
Yeah.
A bunch of heads.
We got poly. We got all our attachments for the poly and the PVC. I got glue in my truck for PVC. We got the clock here. I think you got the clock. You want to check?
Yeah.
All right, sweet.
Alrighty. Peace out.
It's Friday, it's the end of the week. Let's have a little fun at the shop, throw around a little pigskin.
Hit you right on the top. Told you guys I played a little quarterback in my day. Last time was a fluke. I've been practicing, I've been warming up, been putting the work in. Had a lot of bids to do last week, but put those to the side so I can work on my arm. Because, you know, in life you got to get your priorities straight. And to me it goes football, my hair, my old lady, G2, a couple other different things. But anyway, he's about 87, 90 yards away. I'm going to hit him right on the dot. Whack!
I know, that's why I said it.
Hands up!
Oh my God!
Uh-oh.
Oh, I want to move that.
Who parked on the field?
That wraps up this week's episode of The Outdoor Hustle. And as always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and give us some thoughts in the comments. See you next week. No way! The squeal, the squeal.